Xiao Du reports a broken engagement case to Shen Huizhao. The Ji family, once wealthy but now poor, had their engagement with the Deng family broken when the Dengs married someone else. Kaifeng Prefecture rules in favor of the Ji family, forcing the marriage. Though the couple lives peacefully, Madame Ji dies in childbirth. Her maid, a Tao, accuses the Deng family of murder, sparking public outrage. Meanwhile, Xiao Du catches Hao De's eye, making Shen Huizhao jealous. Hao De reassures him that her interest is for her sister, not herself. Moved, they consummate their marriage. The next day, Shen Huizhao investigates Madame Ji's case, uncovering that she was buried alive. He arrests Deng Jingfu and his mother. At the same time, Shen family women visit Yenyue nunnery, only to be drugged and attacked. Hao De sends Le Shan for help. She encounters Yang Xian, who rescues them just as Hao De is about to be assaulted. Shen Huizhao, meanwhile, is ambushed and nearly killed by Xiao Du, who is secretly working for Shui Guang. Yang Xian intervenes, saving him. When Shen Huizhao wakes, he regains lost memories. Soon after, Miss Fang arrives, claiming to be Shen Huizhao's fiancée. Hao De boldly declares herself his rightful wife. Madame Dowager suggests making Fang a concubine, but Hao De refuses, insisting on monogamy. Meanwhile, the Deng case takes a twist when a servant falsely claims Madame Ji faked her labor to elope. Hao De exposes the lie, proving Deng Shi poisoned Madame Ji. Shen Huizhao sentences Deng Shi to death. Fang Yuchan repeatedly tries to see Shen Huizhao but is blocked by Hao De. Realizing marriage to him would be dangerous, Fang agrees to a better match. However, Shen Huizhao's continued coldness pushes Hao De to request a divorce. She returns home, where her family advises her to be both kind and firm. Later, she surprises Shen Huizhao by declaring her love, and they reconcile. Wanting to reconnect, Shen Huizhao plans a romantic tea gathering, but things almost go wrong. In the end, he confesses his true feelings, mending their relationship. Hao De and Shen Huizhao reconcile, growing closer. That night, shocking news arrives: Fang Yuchan has been arrested for stabbing Lu Shang. It turns out Lu Shang, injured on his wedding day, had sent his twin, Lu Shilang, to impersonate him. When Fang Yuchan saw the deception, she panicked and attacked. The Lu family denies wrongdoing, but Shen Huizhao condemns them for hiding the truth. However, Fang Yuchan still faces the death penalty. Hao De discovers that Fang Yuchan violated mourning customs before her engagement, which allows Shen Huizhao to reduce her sentence to exile. Soon, Shen Huizhao is impeached for favoritism. Xiao Du suggests eliminating Fang Yuchan to solve the issue, and Hao De reluctantly agrees. Meanwhile, Lu Sheng's medicine has been tampered with by Dr. Lu under Shuiguang's orders. To save Fang Yuchan, Hao De fakes a malaria outbreak to transfer her, but Shuiguang intervenes, accusing them of illegally freeing a prisoner. Shuiguang then coerces Fang Yuchan into falsely confessing an affair with Shen Huizhao, framing him for corruption. Shen Huizhao remains calm, ready to face interrogation. Hao De publicly distances herself from him, while secretly gathering evidence. Shen Huizhao exposes Mao Chan and Chui Mama's roles in fabricating evidence. And under pressure, they turn on each other. With Lu Sheng's testimony, Fang Yuchan retracts her false statement, revealing Shuiguang's scheme. Outmaneuvered, Shuiguang is dismissed, and Xiao Du is exiled. Shen Huizhao then arrives at Hao De's home with a grand wedding procession, reaffirming their love. They finally have their long-awaited wedding. Meanwhile, Le Shan marries He Guanyuan, but her bridal procession clashes with the Yang families. Yang Xian schemes to have her mistakenly taken to his home as his bride. Furious, she knocks him down, sparking a family conflict. The Li family rushes to intervene, while the Yangs seek palace support. In the chaos, He Guanyuan mistakenly marries another woman, further complicating matters. Yang Xian, impressed by Le Shan's spirit, insists on marrying her. After He Guanyuan leaves in disgrace, young Dima is pleased, believing Le Shan and Yang Xian's union is fate. He proposes their marriage, and Yang Jiayu quickly reports it to the emperor to cover up the scandal. Before the Li family can protest, the emperor rewards the Yangs and declares the marriage official. At the Yang household, Yang Xian argues with his father, revealing Yan Baishan Yang's questionable past. Le Shan, determined to protect herself, locks her door while Yang Xian is forced to stay in the study. Luoshi, displeased, locks Le Shan in her room to teach her a lesson, while Yang Xian's friends suggest ways to control his wife. Le Shan overhears her maid, Yin Ping, insulting her and suspects she has feelings for Yang Xian. In response, Lishan kicks Yin Ping down and scolds the servants. When Yang Xian's friends mock the Li family, Lishan furiously defends them, even swinging a kitchen knife at Yang Xian. She then beats the troublemakers and locks Yang Xian out of her room, enjoying meat and wine alone. That night, a servant tries to poison Lishan's wine, but Yin Ping, hoping to foil the Li family, switches the cups. Lishan notices and swaps them again, getting Yang Xian drunk. She then has the maids tickle him until he agrees to prepare a lavish gift and accompany her home as a loving husband. The next day, Yang Xian follows through, though he secretly plans to regain control. He endures humiliation before the Li family but remains determined. Madame Li and Fu Hui remain cautious, while Hao watches her husband, Shen Huizhao, closely. At the banquet, the sons-in-law test Yang Xian's abilities, but he skillfully wins their respect. Lishan pretends to be affectionate to reassure Madame Li, but the two remain locked in a subtle struggle. Seeing through their act, Madame Li reminds Yang Xian of his past bravery and urges peace between the families. Touched by her kindness, Yang Xian softens, especially when she prepares him medicine and egg custard. Lishan, however, remains annoyed and plots to teach him a lesson. When Yang Xian accidentally pushes her off the bed, she chases him with a pestle while her sisters cheer her on. Overwhelmed, Yang Xian begs Madame Li for a divorce before collapsing. Seizing the moment, he enjoys Lishan's forced care, though she remains resentful. Their relationship deepens through playful bickering, with Lishan even tricking him into thinking she poisoned his soup. Meanwhile, Yang Jieyu visits her family, where the young women complain about Lishan's behavior. Instead of scolding her, Yang Jieyu gives her a golden staff, warning that family discipline is crucial. She tells Lishan that Yang Xian isn't inherently bad but was ruined by his parents' poor upbringing. She promises to petition the emperor for their separation in a year if Lishan can reform him. Determined, Lishan accepts the challenge. After Yang Jieyu leaves, Yang Junyang fears Lishan's newfound authority and orders Yin Ping to steal the golden staff. Yin Ping sneaks into Lishan's room searching for the golden staff but is caught. She claims she was cleaning, and Lishan, having already hidden the staff, lets her go. That night, Yin Ping throws herself into a well, causing chaos. The Yang family calls for Lishan, but she stays in bed, impressing Yang Xian with her calmness. The next morning, as Lishan prepares to return home, Yang Junyang scolds her. Carrying the hidden staff, Lishan informs Madame Li and consults her sister Hao on the legal implications. Just then, Yin Ping's parents arrive, claiming she was pregnant. The family accuses Yang Xian, but he denies it. Lishan and Madame Li defend him, strengthening their bond. Determined to uncover the truth, Lishan investigates and discovers Yin Ping's mother secretly meeting Jiang Chaozong's servant. Yang Junyang suspects Jiang Chaozong fathered the child and staged Yin Ping's death to frame Yang Xian. Rumors spread that Lishan caused Yin Ping's death out of jealousy, leading to a 100-day memorial. That night, as Lishan enjoys the garden, Yang Xian follows, only to see a witch accusing Lishan of possession. Yang Junyang seizes the moment to have Lishan captured, but she fights back with Yang Xian's support, punishing Yang Junyang and Jiang Chaozong. In a bold move, she warns the family not to cross her. To end the conflict, she pretends to faint, fooling everyone except Yang Xian, who plays along by exorcising her with dog blood. Later, he warns her about Luo Shi's schemes. The next day, Luo Shi confronts Lishan, but Lishan turns the tables by exposing the Zheng family's extortion. Shocked, Luo Shi softens and gives Lishan the family's golden seal to control Yang Xian's spending. Outside, Yang Junyang and Yang Wanyang await Lishan's downfall but are baffled by Luo Shi's kindness. Furious at Lishan's growing power, Yang Xian threatens her with poison, but she forces him to drink a medicinal concoction instead. Yang Xian begins admiring Lishan's boldness and asks how he can win her heart. She challenges him to 3 tests, swearing under the moonlight that if she breaks her vow, she will be abandoned forever.